How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Julian? How you doing, Ben Detecting? Hi, Ron F. Hey, Ron, there's still a couple spots open. If you go back to the announcement video for this, you can be entered to get some free rolls looked through for you. Hi, Darren. Thank you, North Idaho Fine Coins. Hi, Michael M. Hi, Melting Point. So came on a little early because I want to make sure everything's good. We had some problems with the echo in the video where we uploaded for the live, to announce the live stream, the test video for that. So you'll see some papers in front of me. We have everybody listed here so we know what order to go in. Dan's Collectibles, who I don't see in here yet, he's first. I asked him to pick some rolls so that we could get started if he wasn't here. And he picked roll number $4.50 and roll number 41 in the nickels. So that's where we'll be starting tonight. So, how you doing, Alistair? Thanks for coming. Really didn't mean to pull people from Rick G's live stream. I like watching him. He does a lot of stuff for the coin community. Really appreciate that guy. We actually announced the day before he did that we're going to do this live stream, and that's nothing against him or nothing against us on either of our parts, but it's just the way it is. Sometimes you're going to overlap other live streams. You'll see right here, this is the email. If you're in the drawing and we open the rolls for you, if you'll send your address to this email right here, we will make sure to send your package to you. How you doing, Ronnie? So in the comment video, we have 20 people so far that commented, so there are 5 spots left. And right now, we have Dan's Collectibles is first, Silver Star is second, War Nickel Revolution third, Augie Contreras is fourth, Faye Purcell is fifth, Apple Pecan Sows is sixth, Charles Hubbard is seven, Michael M is eighth, Ronnie Brown is ninth, Darren Boozer is 10th, Daniel Stahl is 11, Ben Detecting is 12, Julian Sands is 13, Diane Mania is 14, Melting Point 09 is 15, Rick G is 16, Cutie Cat is 17, Alistair is 18, North Idaho Fine Coins is 19, Vintage Soul is 20, and I'm not going to be able to go back and check. I'm sure my wife can come in and let me know, but I'm sure that Ron F went over there, so we're going to put him as number 21 here. And if there's anybody in here that hasn't gone back and commented on that video, then please do that. And we still have 4 spots left. We'll get you in there. Okay, so this is how things are going to run tonight. Okay, I see Dan's Collectibles in here. How you doing, Dan? I know I haven't said hi to you yet. Hey, Danny Stahl, how you doing? So Dan's Collectibles picked 4 and 5 for the $50 and 41, 42 for the nickels. So that's where we'll be starting. before we draw for every person, what's going to happen is we have this box here. We'll dump them out. And there is 4 nickels in each one of these bags. I divided them up. They're all kind of shuffled up. We're going to shuffle them up again here real quick. And then we're going to put them back in that box. And then as before I start opening rolls for anybody, we will draw a bag out of this box. And then the other thing that's going on is my wife put stars like this on the bottom of the roll, and these envelopes, which I put together and I stapled together. I have no idea what's what, where it's at, but there are buffalo nickels in there. There's a silver nickel. There's some other nickels. The 15 nickels that I showed in the comment video are in here. If you get a star on the bottom of one of the nickel rolls, and I'll show those rolls as we go, I'll bring this back over here. We'll draw an envelope out, and that's what you'll get for the stars. If you get 2 stars, you'll get 2 envelopes. And then beyond that, there is an envelope here that has 3 stars on it. I don't know if anybody's gone back and watched the video where my wife, videos where my wife and I hunt half dollars together. She always kicks my butt when we hunt half dollars, no question about it. So what she did, and I have no idea where that roll is either, she put 3 stars on the bottom of one of those rolls in the half dollar box, and whoever gets those 3 stars gets whatever she put in this envelope, and I don't know what she put in the envelope, so there's that as well. So we'll set that right back here. Actually, we'll set that right here. Danny, you're right. That's not the only thing she kicks my butt in. So I'm going to get to opening rolls. Actually, before we do that, we do have these 2 books. We have the, this is going to be book number 1, end of the stream draw. And this is going to be book number 2, the end of the stream draw. So everybody that commented, and right now it's 21 people, all of you guys are entered in that giveaway. So all of you will be entered in that. And so, like I said, number 1, number 2, we're going to take these. We'll get them set aside here, and we'll get going. Actually, Hun, can you bring me a pair of gloves? I always use gloves. As you guys know, coins are dirty, and I could open them and get my hands dirty. I just don't like to do it. So I'm going to have my wife bring me a pair of gloves real quick, and we will get going. Sorry about that. Thanks, babe. So I'm going to try to look down every once in a while and keep up on the comments. I actually asked my wife if she would kind of watch what's going on and respond to you guys and help me out there. And if anybody else comments on the other video, maybe come in and pass me a note. Let me know who to add to the list here. Okay, so we got roll number 1, or roll number 4 and roll number 5 for Dan's Collectibles. And then he's got nickel roll 41 and 42 for the nickels. So, okay, so he got a blue star on the nickel roll there. And actually, come over here. Okay, so that's going to be his bag of nickels that he's going to get no matter what. And then since he got a blue star on here, we'll draw him an envelope out of here too. So that's going to be his envelope. So that's that. And then let's see. No, he didn't get the stars on the bottom. As we know, there was no silver enders or anything in here, so let's see what he got in his envelope here. We'll try to make this not a long live stream, but okay, so he got a 1936 Buffalo nickel. I tried this earlier. I wish my camera would pick it up and show it a lot clearer than it is, but for some reason it's not focusing. So he got a 1936 Buffalo nickel. So we'll put that back in this envelope. I'm not going to tell you everything that you got in these little baggies because that's going to just take a lot of time. So we'll put those rolls back here and we will get to opening rolls here. Yeah, and everybody would please hit that like button. Okay, so there's his blue star. You won't hear me talk a lot here. Actually, I'm going to change this light a little bit. There we go. I don't know how that's going to affect the way it looks in here. That's going to be maybe too bright on the screen. But the lighting in the room I'm in is not great lighting. When we do more live streams in the future, it will not be in this room. Okay, so that's a lot of newer coins in here. Not really newer, but everything I've seen so far is that's the oldest one so far, and that's a 64. And I don't know if anybody else does coin roll hunting or how into it you guys are, but 1964 is the year where they minted the most coins. In nickels alone, they minted 2.8 billion coins, nickels. Oh, didn't flip that one. Okay, we got a 1988 Canadian. Not sure how that's going to show up on there. So we'll send that to you. There's 64. The last two boxes I did were from the same bank, and it was very hit and miss with the rolls. There would be none in 3 or 4 rolls. In the next roll, there'd be 3 coins. Okay, so $50. Here we go, first roll. You guys can listen to the sound too, and like I look at the edge whenever I open them, and then beyond that, listen, because it's a different sound when that silver strikes another coin. Okay, I don't see anything silver in this one. Okay, and that was just to mark that that's where we're going to start. So we'll take that off because Okay, so Dan's Collectibles. We got you a Canadian nickel we're going to add to here. So you ended up with 6 nickels total, including that bag. Marked you bag number 1 and you're number 1 on the list. So that'll ensure that everything stays together. Okay. So we'll get you all put in there. And like I said, this email address, if you guys want to send your address to me at this email address here, we'll make sure that you get your packages mailed out to you. Okay, Silver Star's next. So Silver Star is going to get number 6 and 7 in the $half, 43 and 44 in the nickels. And okay, nothing on those ends and nothing on those ends. So no extra draws, but you do get a bag out of this box right here. Okay, so there's a bag of nickels for Silver Star, and we will get to opening rolls here. And then sometimes you can see different colored edges, and you can tell like when you have a silver in there, but also sometimes you get fooled, so you got to kind of watch that. I've been fooled a lot. I've been opening a lot of coins. Okay, so Silver Star, we got a 1958 Denver nickel here. So that'll go back here with your bag of goodies. And then you got a 1999 Canadian here as well. So that'll go back here. Like I said, it just depends on the roll. Everything is luck of the draw. It's kind of the way I feel about life. It's all luck of the draw. And I got really lucky when I married my wife, when we met. Very dirty coin, looks old. Yeah, there's a 1949 and no mint mark, so 1949 Philadelphia. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or not, but that is a really dirty nickel. So that'll go up there for you. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. There's you go a couple rolls, you get nothing, and then the next roll, there's 3 nickels. Okay, roll number 2. Whoop. That happens every once in a while. I just don't hold the nickels right when I'm turning and they fall apart. Yeah, there's another 1949 Philadelphia, so there's 2 of those down there. The thing I'm happy with is the bank we go to, we don't have to wrap our coin back up. We can just take it to them. They have a machine that counts it for us. Okay, and then there's a 1960 Philadelphia. I keep the 1960 Philadelphias because they're under 50 million minted. The Denvers are over 50 million minted, so not as rare for sure. Okay, so first roll of $half. This one's kind of an odd one here. And the edge is just really worn on it. And it's a 1974, so Just like it's been in the ground for a while. Oh, there we go. A 1973 proof. So that's pretty cool. Glad we found something in the $50 boxes. That'll be going to Silver Star. I wish I had a better camera, or a camera that could zoom in and focus. Something we're definitely going to have to work on. And take care of before we do our next live stream. Get things figured out. There we go. There's a 2004 NIFC. So there's stacking up the coins here for Silver Star. Okay. So we got the 4 coins in the bag that we're not going to open and go through, but we got a 2004 proof, or 2004 NIFC, a 1973 proof, 2 1949 Philadelphia minted nickels, a 60 Philadelphia minted nickel, a 58 Denver, and a 99 Canadian. So we'll get all of those added to this bag. And we will get number 2 put on it. And then that way we know Silver Star gets his bag, his or her bag. Sorry. Okay, so War Nickel Revolution is next. I don't know if you're here. I haven't seen you in the or making a comment in the live stream or anything, but he's next. There's his 2 $50 rolls, his nickel rolls, and we'll go over here, get him a bag out of here. And no star and no stars, so no extra envelopes, and we'll get to going through the rolls here. I don't know how many people in here have watched the videos. Oh, there we go, 1989 Canadian. I've watched all the videos. We have a few up there, but the 20 leading to this, that was there were times I wasn't sure if I was going to make it through it. So a lot of nickel boxes to go through. I had to break them up every once in a while with a dime hunt just to get through it. Looks like we got 17 people in here watching. Appreciate all you guys showing up tonight and supporting our channel. We know that you could definitely spend your time elsewhere, and we just want to let you know we appreciate it. And we'd also like to say to any of the veterans that are watching the channel right now, we'd like to say thank you for your service, past, present service, whatever it may be. We appreciate it. Yes, sir, Ronnie. I support our troops 100%. I have family that served, and appreciate them very much. Yeah, Julian, we really enjoyed it. I joke about barely making it through. We really enjoy hunting nickels. I mean, there's generally we have between 20 and 30 and sometimes 50 finds in a nickel box. Okay, Julian, see you in a few minutes. Okay. Don't see anything on the edges. Now, some of these other guys do like a drop, and I actually practiced doing that, and for some reason I just can't get that down. So I know that if a silver passes from my left hand to my right hand when I'm doing this, I can hear that same noise that they hear when they do that drop, and there's really no reason to have to do that drop and take that extra time on my end. Ronnie, I don't have any military coins sets. To tell you the truth, as a kid, I kind of dabbled in collecting coins a little bit, and some paper as well, dollar bills and stuff. But just recently got back into it in like December of this past year. So for War Nickel Revolution, we got his 4 nickels down here, and then we got him a Canadian to add to it, so we'll put that in the bag. We will stick number 3 on the bag for him. And, sorry, I keep saying him. I'm not sure, you know, him, her, but anyway, there's the bag for War Nickel Revolution. Yes, my wife, when we're hunting half dollars, she just put a comment there. When we're hunting half dollars, we sit across the table from each other. I have this coin mat generally, and she has a coin mat, and we'll have the half dollar sitting off to the side, and we hunt them together, roll to roll. We don't, we usually don't get ahead of each other, but when she finds a silver, and she doesn't tell me she found it, she'll just try to drop it lightly or something, but I hear that sound, I'm like, I don't know, keyed in on it. And but she tries to fool me a lot. How you doing, Vintage Soul? Oh, Apple Pecan Souls, I didn't say hi to you either. How are you doing? So, okay, these rolls are for Augie Contreras. And let's see, got a blue star. Oh, we forgot to get his bag here. Let's get him a bag. So there's Augie's bag. And then he did get a blue star on the bottom here. So we'll get him one of these envelopes. There we go. And then we'll flip these half dollars over. There's no stars there. For guys or gals that are just joining, my wife put 3 stars on the bottom of one of the half dollar rolls, and she put something special in the envelope here that she found when we're hunting half dollars to give away tonight. So that's why we're checking these. And then there's 15 marked ends on these. That's number 2 that we're giving away there. And these have the nickels that were kind of special when I did the announcement video. So the nickel that Augie is going to get is a buffalo nickel. I don't know how I did that. There's 5 buffalo nickels and 15, and the first 2 I draw are buffalo nickels, and it's just completely by luck. Okay, and he is getting a 1935 Philadelphia minted buffalo nickel. So we'll put that back in that bag. We'll set that right back there, and we will open his rolls for him. Oh, Alistair. My wife and I were coming back from a trip one time, and we went to a Popeye's Chicken, passing through, I think it was Pennsylvania, and the guy, I thought he was giving me a half dollar, at first. But when he put the change in my hand, I didn't feel that big round $half, so I knew there was silver there, and it was a silver quarter. It's the only silver quarter I've ever gotten change. The only silver quarter I've never found one in a roll, coin roll hunting, and we've hunted a couple boxes of quarters. So that was really cool. Other than that, silver, I've never, here as of late, I haven't received silver in change. Only silver we find are the ones we find in $half boxes. Okay, so right here we have a 1957 Denver minted nickel. So we'll put that up there for Augie. Huh. Yeah, we spent some time in the northwest or northeast, and that's where we actually started coin roll hunting. Just happened across the video, and we had some free time on our hands, so we picked it up and started doing it up there. And we went to a bank one time. They had, I believe it was 7 rolls of coins that were customer wrapped. And that was our first ever $half that we got that were silver. I believe there was 5 in those rolls. And just kind of lit a fire and a passion for doing this. Of course, watching people like Rick G and some of the other guys out here in the community is also, I mean, they have a lot of knowledge. So it's nice to listen to them and pick up on some of that knowledge that they have to share. Oh, nickel wanted to go in that bag, but it's only a 64, so not old enough. He's too young, he's got to go back to the bank. Okay, so we got 1 nickel out of the rolls, a 57 Denver that we're going to add to Augie's envelope. No silver there. So I don't look at these because those are definitely bicentennials. There's no reason to flip those over. Somebody stamped 82 in the face of that $half. We'll send that to Augie. Okay, there's no silver there. Ronnie, that's amazing. And some people would have definitely not told her what she had. People would have took advantage of her and just took them, gave her exchange. I would have maybe offered to, see if she wanted to let me buy some of them from her or something, and then also let her know what she had. Okay, so in Augie's, he's got his 4 coins, 4 nickels, 35 Philadelphia Buffalo nickel, a 57 Denver nickel, and a 96 $half that has an 8 and a 2 stamped in them right here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but it's there, I promise you. Somebody's got a stamp and they hit that thing hard. It's in there deep. Okay, so we'll get all of this added to that bag. Didn't like that. And we will get a number 4 put on there for him. Okay. And now we're on to Faye Purcell. I haven't seen Faye in here either, but we're going to continue on here. $50 roll, $50 roll, and then 2 nickel rolls for her. And then we got our draw here for her. There's a bag of 4 nickels going to her. Okay, she got a blue star on the bottom. So there's her envelope, and then nothing on the bottom of those. So in her envelope here, what's the chances of that? That's the 3rd buffalo nickel. I promise I didn't load it with buffalo nickels. There's only 5. So that is a 37, and it's a Philadelphia Mint buffalo nickel. So that's incredible odds. Your odds are decreasing to get a buffalo nickel because there's only 2 left. So we will get to open rolls here for her. I bet you when people see these stars on their nickels next time they get them, whether it be a store or individual, they're going to be wondering what the heck was going on. Oop. 2 nickels ran away. There we go. Sorry guys, sometimes I drop coins and got to chase them down. Hey Bella's dad, how are you doing? Sorry, Phil. Good to see you in here. I don't know if you guys watch Phil's channel at all or his daughter Bella, but they have a good channel as well. You should go check them out. Good channels. His daughter and himself both have channels. Good content. Great coin hunting family there. Okay, so we got a 1999 Canadian nickel. That's going to be going to Faye. Oh, look at that. And a 2000 Canadian nickel going to Faye. A lot of 1964s. 4 of them just in that roll. No problem, Phil. Like I said, you guys have great content. I watch your videos. I don't really comment a lot on them. I don't comment a lot on videos. I like to watch. I will start commenting more though when I watch. We've just been kind of busy with life, so. And then live streams. I'll try to catch some more of you guys' live streams also. Okay, I don't see anything silver in there. Oh yeah, my wife just said, "Hey Phil, if you want to go comment on the announcement video, there's actually 4 spots left on the giveaway here." And if you read the description here, you can see what that is as well. Okay, so Faye Purcell. Recap here. She got a 1937 Philadelphia minted Buffalo nickel. She got her bag of pre-60 nickels under 50 million minted. There's 4 of those. And then she got 1999 and 2000 Canadian nickels. We'll put those in here. And maybe put those in here. We'll mark her bag number 5. And then Apple Pecan Sews is up next. I saw Apple Pecan in here earlier. I don't know if she's still here or not. She'll get those 2 nickel rolls. And she'll get these 2 half-dollar rolls. Let's get her a bag of, and again, I'm assuming, I'm sorry, assuming that Apple Pecan is a lady. But there's her bag of nickels there. Let's check the ends of these. Okay, she got a blue star. So she will get one of these envelopes. And then nothing on the ends of those. Oh, okay. Hi, Jeannie. So I assumed, but I assumed correctly. So, and actually, Jeannie got the 1963, and that is either a proof. It's a Philadelphia minted nickel. It's either a proof, or they made some special mint nickels as well around that same time. So there we go. So we'll get these nickel rolls open first. If you're just coming in, the email over here, that is to send your address to, so we can make sure and get you what we find in the rolls for you tonight, or get you your bag over here. Okay. So weird looking nickel, but it's just a 1983. Looks like it might have been dipped in something. That's a 61 and that's a 64. You can just usually tell the 60s, they have a nice deep stamp to them. So you usually can tell kind of by the rim on the front of the back that they're those early 60s nickels. And somebody kind of mutilated that when they cut his head in a couple different directions. In 1983 again. And next time we do a live stream, I'm going to have a microscope set up. I'm running OBS for the live stream, but I didn't leave myself enough time to really mess around with it to figure things out, and I'll mess around with it a lot more and get the microscope set up, get the split screen, and get things set up the right way. Good luck, Bella's dad. How's that? 65, 90. 64. There is a beat up Canadian, and that is a 1982. So we'll send that to Apple Pecan with her little bag of goodies over here. And into the $50 here. Now, I hope we find some silver tonight. These boxes are hit and miss. Sometimes we'll find none, sometimes we'll find one, and then there's a video, if you go back in our archive, there's a video where we found a lot of silver in one of these boxes. I think there was 22 silver $50, and then there was proof coins, there was NIFCs, there's all kinds of finds in there. So, yeah, Phil, if you go to the description below the video here, the live stream, what we're doing is the first 25 commenters on that announcement video, everybody gets 2 rolls of nickels and 2 rolls of $50 open for them, and anything that's found, silver, buffaloes, pre-60s nickels, NIFCs, proofs, we're going to send those to you. I just need your home address sent to this email right here so that I can make sure we can get them to you. So again, Apple Pecan Sews got the 1963 proof or special strike nickel. She got a 1982 Canadian nickel, and then she got her bag of 4 pre-1960 nickels that we're going to send to her as well. And, oh, it does fit in there. Okay. So we will get her mark number 6 here. And we're going to add, I'm just going to shorten it and put Phil down here, but I'll remember who it is. Okay, so we're on to Charles Hubbard. So here's Charles 2 nickel rolls. Here's Charles 2 $50 rolls. And then Phil, you also get a bag of pre-1960 nickels of mintage below 50 million. I think there was one nickel that was like 53 million minted, but that's what's in these bags. There was 100 nickels that were right around 50 million or less minted. We made up 25 bags. We could have 25 entrants, and that way we could make sure that everybody went away with at least something. So bottom of the nickel rolls, there's nothing. Bottom of the $50 rolls, no stars. So no extras for Charles, but we'll get to opening his rolls here for him. There's a 1960 Philadelphia. Again, keep those because there are less than 50 million minted of those. Anything else 60 or above, we North Idaho Fine Coins, we appreciate it. We've seen a lot of giveaways. I've watched a lot of giveaways online, shared them with my wife, and we just, I don't know, we like to do things different. I mean, we're not saying there's anything wrong with the way other people do their giveaways. We just want to do something different. Alistair, we appreciate that, buddy. We really do. It just kind of humbles us, you know. We appreciate, you know, what other people do for us, and we want to show other people that we appreciate their support in our channel here. Watching our videos, commenting, the likes. So we just want to give back. Because without the support from all you guys, we wouldn't have a channel. I mean, I guess we could still have a channel, we just wouldn't have any views, and it'd be hard to continue going. I'm sorry that it's hard to see the coins as I'm going through them here. We will get that fixed in the future, I promise. Now that is a 1946 Philadelphia minted nickel. That is, I mean, that almost, you know, it almost gets lost in the background there. It's so dark. That's kind of cool though. I haven't seen a nickel that dark before. It's super dark on the edge, and it's super dark on the front and the back. So that's going to go to Charles Hubbard as well. We'll get to opening his $50 here. Vintage Soul, I'm not sure. I've heard of the Black Beauties. I've never personally seen one, and I couldn't tell you if it is or not. We are still learning a lot of stuff. I mean, I definitely watch a lot of videos and try to stay abreast of what's going on. I look through the Red Book to expand my knowledge, but I'm not sure. It is black and it is beautiful, so I guess with that definition, it is a black beauty. But by the definition of whoever, you know, coined that phrase for the nickels, I'm not sure if that would qualify for their definition. 98, 71, 71. Okay, so Charles Hubbard is getting his 4 nickels here. That 46, that is extremely dark black, and a 1960 Philadelphia as well, that's actually in really good shape. There's no steps on the back, but that's a pretty good stamp on the nickel there. So we'll get those put in here for him. We'll get his bag marked number 7. And I do watch a lot of videos. My wife sometimes is tapping her toes, waiting for me to push stop or get done and get going and doing things. Okay, so these rolls are for Michael M. I'm not sure if we've seen him in here tonight. Nate Hunts Heat, how are you doing? There is, I believe, 3 spots left in the giveaway. If you go back to the announcement video for this video and leave a comment, you would be number 23, and that would leave 2 spots left. So there's Michael M's nickels. Michael M got a star on the bottom of the nickel roll there. So we'll flip these around. Uh-oh. that envelope I pulled out is empty. So I had to fashion some envelopes because we couldn't find little envelopes to, oh, that's how it escaped. We had to fashion some little envelopes because we couldn't find the little 2x2s or 3x3s at any of the stores here local. So we'll act like we're going to open this envelope. This is actually the nickel that fell out of the bottom of it, and it is a buffalo nickel that has no date and no mint mark. So that's going to go to Michael M. So we will put that back in there, and I'll fix that envelope. And then there are no stars on the bottom of those, so this envelope is still up for grabs. About this envelope, there is one $1/2 roll that has 3 stars on it, and my wife is generously giving up one of her $1/2 that she found in the $1/2 hunt, and giving it away. Yeah, I've been detecting that's 4 out of the 5 buffaloes already. There's still a silver in there, and there's some other really nice coins in there. There's some nickels that are delaminating. There's 1971 that's struck off center. There's a penny in there that I know that somebody's really going to enjoy getting. Okay, nothing in that handful. Okay, there's a Canadian, 1996 Canadian nickel that Michael M. will receive. Ronnie Brown's giving up the secret. Yeah, it's we found a plastic school penny in a roll of nickels. So kind of figured that'd be something neat to give away tonight. It's not worth a penny. It's just, somebody might like to add that to their collection, or they might turn it back in also in a nickel roll and pay it forward. There's a 1989 Canadian nickel. There is a 1949 Denver minted nickel. Okay, nothing else in there. Ronnie, I would say it's the oddest find. Babe, what do you think? No silver in there. Okay, Nate, I will get you added to the list here in just a second. Let me finish up with Michael M. We were going to cut off the giveaway at 7:45 Eastern, but I mean, we might as well fill the list. Yeah, this really isn't a bad nickel box. We usually get, like I was saying earlier, we usually get at least 25, sometimes more. It's a really nice looking, it's got a lot of scratches on the face, bicentennial. Okay, nothing the $1/2. So Michael M is going to get a no date buffalo, and yeah, I'm guessing it's probably pretty old. Oh, my wife's going to give me that as the oddest, and she tends to win, which she's correct. She does tend to win. He's going to get his bag of 4 nickels, an 89 and a 96 Canadian, and a 1949 Denver minted nickel. So we'll get those all put in here for him. We'll get his mark number 8. And then Ronnie Brown is up next. Okay, so Ronnie's going to get these 2 rolls of nickels, this roll and this roll of the $50. And then we have this bag of nickels right here for you. Okay, so nothing on the back of the nickel rolls and nothing on the back of the $50 rolls. So we'll get to opening some nickels here. Nate, we'll have to do that. Everybody that's subbed to us tonight, I will definitely subscribe back. And if you have channel content, I'll definitely watch. I do binge watch sometimes. It just depends on what's going on. And then I'll actually I'm gonna write that down right now. JW's Coins and Hobbies. JW's Coins and Hobbies. Hey, cutie cat, how you doing? Thanks for coming. So did Rick G's stream finish up? I know he was finding some silver over there. We got a 1993 Canadian nickel that's going to go to Ronnie Brown. Well, yeah, he's going pretty long tonight. Of course, 2 boxes of $50, it takes a while to get all that open, and then he does a lot of extras in his stream, which takes a while too. Oh, no silver in the second box then, just that first box. And yeah, we haven't found any silver here either. I'm hoping we run across some here soon. I mean, I'd settle for a silver here in the nickel box. And we have had some pre-60s nickel finds and some Canadians. And for those of you that oh, coin hunting couple. That Nate. How you doing, Nate? I've watched you guys several times doing your guys' live streams and stuff. You guys have great channel content as well. Hey, Michael M. We actually just did your coins. You ended up with a no date buffalo, a couple of Canadian nickels, the 4 nickels you get in the regular bag, and another 57, 57 or 49 Denver. I can't remember. But we'll make sure and get those out to you, I promise. And then for those of you guys that are new, the email address here please send your mailing address to that email so we can make sure to get you whatever coins we draw out for you, find or in the bags for you tonight. That way we don't miss anybody. Okay, nothing there. Oh, cool. Yeah, both my sons played basketball. We got a 2004 Philadelphia NIFC half dollar for Ronnie Brown. Both my boys played basketball, and I used to coach them, but they're both older and out of high school now, so hopefully maybe one of these days the grandkids will live close enough and play basketball and help coach them. Okay, so that's it for Ronnie. Ronnie, you got the 4 nickels, pre-1960s, under 50 million minted in that bag. You got a 1993 Canadian nickel, and then you got a 2004 NIFC half dollar coming your way. So we'll get those added to this bag here. And don't forget to send us your mailing address, and we'll get your bag marked number 9 and over there. Okay, so Darren Boozer is up next. These are his 2 nickel rolls here and his 2 half dollar rolls. And oh, Big Mill, if you go comment on the video before this, the introduction video for this live stream, we still have 2 spots left for the giveaway if you'd like to go do that. Okay, there's his bag of nickels there that he's going to get. Let's check these ends. He did get a blue star. So I'm getting one of these here. And then we'll check the half dollar enders and nothing there. So he got a nickel draw. Daniel Stahl, are you just getting back here? Oh, so I don't know if Darren Boozer is in here, but Darren Boozer is going to end up getting the school money penny that we found in a nickel roll. So it's a very special coin, and here you go. Oh, coin hunting couple. On these rolls here, there's a local bank. They actually order loose coin from, I think they said Brinks. They bring it in, they roll it themselves. That's a local bank. They roll all their coin. Actually, that's the bank we dump at, but they go through so many nickels that they have to bring fresh nickels in all the time. So we've never had a bad nickel box through them. And then these other, the half dollar rolls are the black rolls, the Brinks rolls. So you broke your wife's car. Why are you breaking your wife's car? No, actually, we're on number 10, Mr. Stahl, and you're number 11, so you're up next. So don't go anywhere. Okay, so opening nickels for Darren Boozer. Oh, Darren is here. Yeah, Darren, you saw that penny you're getting, right? Sorry, I dropped a nickel. I know I'm gonna have to change the camera angle also next time I live stream. That way I can make sure you guys are able to see more as well. No one's gotten the half dollar star roll yet, and I have no idea where it's at. My wife, she marked at the bottom all the nickels. I wasn't even in here when she did that. I was out doing something else. And then she marked the bottom of the $half roll also. So, and then she had no idea what rolls were picked by Dan's collectibles. So she wasn't influenced by any of that. Okay. So Big Mill is number 24. That means we have one spot left for the giveaway. Nope, didn't turn that one over. 97. Guess I didn't turn it over because it looked old already, or newer anyway. You're welcome, sir. Let's see. Nothing in that. Yeah, Dan's Collectibles. I said your name. My wife was marking rolls, and I made sure that she didn't know which rolls you had picked, so it didn't influence the way she marked them. And as you can tell, I mean, you ended up getting one of the blue stars for the envelopes. So that's because she had, that information was kept privileged from her. So when she marked them, like I said, she wasn't influenced. A couple 86s and 88s there. I wish it was an 87. So Coin Hunting Couple is going to do a live stream tonight too. I know you guys usually do your guys' late after the kids go to bed. Okay, nothing there. So, Darren, you ended up with 4 pre-1960 nickels in the bag here that everybody else is getting as well. Different dates and stuff, mint marks, that kind of stuff. And then this school penny here, that's a special one there. You can pass it on or you can keep it. That's totally up to you, man. But that's definitely the most interesting find. Not the best find I've ever had, but the most interesting. Probably the best find I personally have ever had is, let's see, let's mark him number 10 first. I have personally found 5 V-nickels in nickel boxes, and those are probably my best finds so far. Love finding V-nickels. Okay, so Daniel Stahl is up next. Let's see, his nickel rolls are going to be these two right here, and his $half are going to be these right here. Okay, and we're going to get him a bag here. There's your bag of nickels. And on the back of the nickels, no marked rolls. Oh, look at that. Now, I do, that's interesting. So I'm really interested in seeing what my wife put in here. Danny, did you faint? I almost fainted. So here we go. Let's look and see what we got here. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. But my wife put a 1936 Walking Liberty in there. No mint mark on the back. So 1936 Philadelphia Walking Liberty. Congratulations. Hi Tristan, how you doing? Hey Tristan, I believe there's one more spot. If you go over to the announcement video for this, you could lock up the last spot for the giveaway. So we get to open your nickel rolls here. My wife is watching the comments on the announcement video, so should be a video from 2 nights ago. All right, cool. So yeah, my wife will check and she will actually put a message on the live chat there that you've got that spot locked in. '64. A lot of 1964s in here. Okay, there's a 1954. Denver. So that'll go to Mr. Stahl. And then right behind it, a 1941 Denver as well. Okay, Tristan locked up the last spot, so write him down here real quick. Okay, and for those of you just joining us, I don't know if you've seen any other videos, but at the end of this live stream here, we're actually giving away 2 nickel books. So the 25 of you that have entered into the giveaway, as far as the nickel rolls, you're also entered into the giveaway for the nickel books at the end. So we will put all your guys' names in a hat or in something, and we will draw that out right here as soon as we're done. I guess I better stop talking and get moving so we don't make this any longer than it needs to be. Yes, sir, you did come in just on time. Oh, okay, so my wife actually just brought me a bowl end, and she brought me in some little pieces of paper. I'll show you guys before we do it, and they're marked 1 through 25. So your number that you're in the coin rolls here will also be your number for the coin roll books at the end of the night. So Daniel Stahl, you got your bag of nickels here. You got a 54 Denver adding to it, a 41 Denver adding to it, and then you got the 1936 Walking Liberty, and she's a beauty. So we'll put that back in that bag. I made that one a little bigger just so I could tell the difference. Yeah, I know you don't comment on the videos, but I know you do watch every once in a while, so thank you. Oh, I better put a number 11 on your bag, although I'll know who that goes to. Okay. So bend detecting is up next. There's bend detecting's 2 nickel rolls, bend detecting's 2 half-dollar rolls. Got bag of nickels there for you. And you got a blue star on the bottom of your nickel rolls. So get you one of these envelopes. There. And we already found the 3 stars, but I'm going to go ahead and flip them anyway for you just to show you. So in this little envelope here, that was a pretty tough staple. You got a 1973 proof nickel in this. So we'll get that sent to you. I'm actually going to change gloves real quick. That one had a hole right in the fingertip of the pointer finger. All right, Danny, be safe out there working on that, buddy. Yeah, Tristan, I like proofs too. We have found a lot of proof half-dollars. I actually found a proof dime in like the second box of dimes I ever hunted, and it's the only proof dime I've ever found. My wife doesn't like hunting dimes because they're small, but on the dimes, I don't look at the dates, I don't look for errors, I just look for that silver edge, and you can really see a proof dime when it pops up. So bend detecting, there's a 1995 Canadian nickel for you. Oop. There's a nickel to pick up later. I just dropped that on my hand. See another Canadian down there, right where I split the coins. I always split the nickels in half and search half of them at a time, because I like to be able to hold them a certain way, look at them in a light. It's easier for me to get them a little quicker and see what's going on here. Okay, there's a 2000 Canadian coming your way. That's your first proof nickel? That's cool. I'm sorry if I miss other comments. I try to keep up. And this one's not as bad as some of the streams I watch. I mean, it goes so fast you can't read all the comments. I feel bad for the people that are streaming and trying to keep up. Oh yeah, my wife just commented about our dog. Our dog actually, when we coin roll hunt half dollars and stuff, he loves treats. So we've taught him actually to pick up coin roll wrappers off the floor and hand them to us, and then give him a treat as a reward. And then to further elaborate on that, he will actually pick up coins and hand coins to you. Okay, so this has been detecting. He ended up with that 1973 proof nickel. We'll put back in here. His bag that has the 4 nickels in it, and then a 95 and a 2000 Canadian nickel. Yeah, he's a pretty smart dog. He's a border collie. From a very young age, he was sitting and shaking, and we don't call it talking or anything. We when he was very young, he'd bark, and I'd say, I don't need your attitude. So we started calling it attitude. So, been detecting your number 12. That's your bag right there. Take care of a little paperwork here real quick. Okay, and then Julian Sands is next. So Julian is going to get these 2 rolls of nickels and these 2 rolls of half dollars. And then I almost forgot, get a bag of these nickels here as well. So there's your bag of nickels. Oh. Somebody wants to C minor? Okay, hold on a second here. Hey, come here. Okay. Okay, you're gonna see me too, unfortunately, but this is our dog Miner right here. Buddy. He is a very smart dog. He's a border collie, and he's a very different as far as colors with border collies. It's what they call an Australian red. Okay, go see mom. Go see mom. Go get her. I'm just afraid if he's back here, he's gonna cause a mess. So we have him in a different part there. Yeah, he's a very, very good dog most of the times. Most of the time, he listens well most of the time. But see the bottom of your nickel rolls here? You got a blue star. So I'll get you one of these guys right here. And then we already found the one with the stars on the half dollars, but we'll show you on the backs of those too. And then your envelope here. You got a 1943 Philadelphia minted silver war nickel. So that'll be coming your way, my friend. Cutie cat, he's 2 years old, I believe. Two or three, babe. Might be 3. Okay, yeah, my wife did say he's 2. he still has a lot of puppy in him, that's for sure. When we say, do you want to go outside? He's ready to go outside and he's ready to play ball. And he'll play ball until I don't think he knows when to stop is the problem. I mean, he'll play ball until he's dead. He'll chase that thing and chase it and chase it. As long as you can throw it, he can chase it. $64. $61. So if we find a 2009, we usually keep those out as well. But I don't know, sometimes I'll find 2 or 3 in a box. Sometimes there's none in a box. So those are a low mintage coin as well. I believe like between 39 and 40 million a piece minted on each one of those. Okay, nothing in those. Yeah, Nate, my wife's parents actually have his dad, our dog's dad, and he's the same way. You take a ball outside and, I mean, he'll chase it till the wheels fall off. I mean, okay, nothing there. Look like any silver there. I really hope you find a silver tonight. I would really like to send another silver $50 to somebody. Okay, so Julian, Nate, I think our dog is getting that way too. Because the other day I said OUT and his ears perked up and he went to the door. So I think he's getting to know how to spell the word out to go outside. So Julian, you're going to get that 1943 P minted, Philadelphia minted war nickel. Oh, and the 4 nickels that are in the bag here. That's awesome, Julian. I'm glad we can send you your very first one. Well, I better mark it with number 13 here. So just to let you know, my wife likes the number 13, lucky number 13. So I'm guessing that's probably why you ended up with that war nickel. Although it was all just luck of the draw. It was that's pretty lucky. Okay, so next is Diane Mania. She gets these 2 nickel rolls, and this one for the $50 rolls. So nickel rolls, no marked, oops. Okay, no marked ends on the nickel or the $50 rolls. I did forget to grab her a bag here, and we'll get to opening some rolls for her. Looks like we've got 16 people still in here watching, and we appreciate that very much. Appreciate you guys hanging in here with us. Okay, sorry, I was watching comments, and then actually this next coin is a 1958 Denver minted nickel. So we better push those over here, and there we go. I appreciate that, Julian. I appreciate that from all you guys here. Oh, Alistair, you can, you're number 18, so we're on 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So after this, you got 4 more and we're at you. I will try to get through these so you can get to bed, buddy. We got a 1939 Philadelphia minted nickel. Before I put that in the bag, I'll check the back for the double die reverse. There's not. There's I don't know. There's some. I don't know if you guys know, but on the back of the 39, I know that there's another channel where he has found a few of them now, but it took him a long time to find them. I still haven't found one yet. But and then this one's a 1954, very dark Philadelphia minted nickel. Babe, can you bring me that jeweler's loop? Okay, I don't see any silver. Oh, I'll look at the back of that 1939 real quick and see if it's got the double die reversed. No, it doesn't. Okay. So Diane Mania is going to get her bag with the 4 nickels in it. Then she's got a 58 Denver, a 39 Philadelphia, and a 54 Philadelphia coming her way. Oh, Alice, you got silver coming tomorrow, huh? That's kind of cool. And Diana will mark hers number 14, or Diane, sorry, Diane, number 14. Okay. Melting point 09. These will be your 2 nickel rolls, and these will be your 2 half-dollar rolls. And here, it's that nickel bag for you. On the back, no marked rolls for nickels, and nothing on the halves. Glad you're here, Melting Point. Alistair, you seem lucky. The only time I ever won a giveaway was Midwest Coin Hunters, one of his live streams. He would write a number down, and you had to guess. You had to be the first one to guess the number, and then you won whatever he was giving away. I think I won 40% half dollar that night. But that is the only giveaway I've ever won. Oh, there's a 1957 Denver minted nickel. Yeah, I've seen where coin hunting couple, they end up getting a lot of NIFC boxes, like full. Um, there's that, I believe one time where you guys opened up 5 boxes right when you left the bank, and there was all 5 boxes were 2018s. I think if I found a box of 2018 NIFCs, I'd put them on the internet and try to sell them on eBay. And if it doesn't work out, then there's always taking them back to the bank and getting your money back. Wow, 50. That's crazy. There's a 1998 Canadian nickel in there. 3 a melting point. And here we go to the half dollars. Alistair, we're still short the 1970 silver half dollars and one of the 87 half dollars in our books that we started. Looks like no silver in there. Man, we got the drops tonight. Okay, nothing in there. So melting point, you're getting the 4 nickels, a 57 Denver, and a 98 Canadian headed your way. Okay, number 15 for melting point. I know he's probably not here, but the next number up is Rick G. So he's going to get these 2 nickel rolls, these 2 half dollar rolls. There's his bag of nickels. And on his nickel rolls, he did get a blue star. So that's going to be his envelope. And then we already found the stars on there, but still turn them just to show there's no more. Yeah, I watch Ben Detecting. I watch Rob Finds Treasure. As you can tell, I have his coin roll mat here. My wife got that for me. Uh, in Rick's envelope here, he's got a 1936 Philadelphia minted buffalo nickel. So that's all the buffalo nickels out of this box now. We do still have some interesting finds in these envelopes. We have a couple that are delaminating, and we have some off-struck ones, and there's still one or two proofs in there too. So, and it's a 64 that's pretty dark there, front and back. Okay. Vintage Soul. This mat came. There's another channel. There you go. My wife just put it up there. Rob Finds Treasure. He has a good channel, good content. Um, he sells them on eBay, I believe. And this is actually one of his older mats. He has updated mats now that have more information on them. I wish he had a trade-in program. Yeah, if you guys would like to, yeah, definitely sub each other. I'll make sure, like I said, when, I don't know about tonight, but maybe tomorrow, we'll get on, and everybody that has subbed us here recently, we will make sure to sub them back on their channels as well. Okay, so Rick's going to end up with the 4 nickels, and then the buffalo nickel here, 1936 Philadelphia buffalo nickel. So I know I have his address, so we'll make sure and get that out to him. And we'll get his bag marked with number 16. But Alistair Black, I wasn't going to use it tonight, but it's really the only thing I have that is soft and, you know, not hard on the table and that kind of stuff. So I figured why not. Not that Rob needs help with his channel, but you know, it doesn't hurt. He's part of the coin community as well. Okay, so I know I saw Cutie Cat in here, and she's up next. There's her 2 nickel rolls, and there's her 2 half-dollar rolls. Tristan, I bought my mat. Well, I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't buy my mat. My wife bought my mat for me as a Valentine's gift. So he does have where you can win them on there, where you know when they're doing live streams and stuff sometimes. But we just bought ours. So Cutie Cat at the bottom of the nickel rolls. There's no marked end. Sorry. And again, we already gave away the half-dollars, but we've been showing those anyway. And here we go into the nickel rolls. And yeah, Cutie Cat, these mats are pretty nice mats. I like the circles up here so you lay your coins out. I lay them out even a little different than Rob does on his, just for more definition as far as what I've found, so that it's easier to tell people in the end the different places coins are minted and how many you found of those. And okay, nothing in that one. There's another coin on the floor. Okay, there's a 1953 Denver minted nickel. Tristan, you're correct, buddy. It's hard. He has a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers. I've never won anything on his stream, but I did send him something in the mail one time, and he also sent me something back as well. So, and I have learned a lot watching his channel over the past 11 months. That's a 72. I thought that said 52 at first. 64. That's an odd looking nickel. That's a 63. Oh, so yeah, talk about a 2009 and then one shows up. So you got a 2009 Denver mint. We were talking about silver earlier, but it's for some reason being stubborn. It doesn't want to show its head tonight. Okay, no silver. Okay, Cutie Cat, sorry we couldn't find anything else for you. We got your bag of 4 nickels here, and then we got a 53 Denver and a 2009 Denver coming your way. Judy Cat, we appreciate you being here very much. We appreciate all you being here very much. So I got your mark number 17. Okay, Alistair, you're up now, buddy. We got your 2 nickel rolls here, your 2 half-dollar rolls here. And then we got your bag of nickels right here for you. So we'll flip these. Oh, whoa. You got 2 stars there, buddy. So let's see what we got here. We got 6 left. I have no idea what's what. So let's give you this one, and let's give you this one. Okay, you got a proof nickel, 1988 S proof nickel. So you can kind of see the shine off that thing. Tristan, we're on number 18 and you're number 25 there, buddy. And your second one is a 1990 Philadelphia, and not going to be able to see this very well, but it's actually missing a lot of the nickel on the front. It is delaminating really bad, front and back, and even on the edges. So when I found that, that was a pretty cool find, pretty cool nickel to find. Okay. So we go into your rolls. There's a dark edge right here, and usually silver is a dark edge, so we're going to look at that first. And we found silver. That is a Philadelphia minted war nickel. I don't know what the date is yet. A 1943 Philadelphia. So I know somebody up a ways said something about finding silver in the next 4 rolls, and there it is. I mean, they called it. That makes all of us happy. Okay, and then we got a 1952 Philadelphia nickel also coming your way. And a 1988 Canadian. Oh, and there's a 55 here also, Denver Mint. This roll was packed full of stuff here. And like I was saying earlier, we get rolls that have nothing, and then we get rolls that have 3, 4, or 5. I mean, there's 4 finds right there in one roll. Oh, Ben Detecting called the 4th roll. And I thought he said the next 4 rolls. So that's 2 more rolls away. So North Idaho Fine Coins is saying, I hope so, because that's in my rolls there. 64. And there's another Canadian, 1999. Yeah, Alistair, see what my wife said? Definitely worth staying up for. There was not a 2009 in there. Do you want to trade one of those for a 2009? Okay, because we do have some in our personal collection. We could trade one of your, well, not your silver, but we could trade you a 52 or the 55 for it. I guess we're Canadian, it doesn't matter. It's all worth the same. And no silver in that. I see Ron F is back. Welcome back. And we have a new person joining us, Miss Jamie. How are you doing tonight? Okay, nothing in there. So Alistair definitely made out. You got your 4 bags of nickel, or your bag of 4 nickels here. 43 Philadelphia minted war nickel, so 35% silver. A 52 Denver minted, or no, a 52 Philadelphia minted nickel. A 55 Denver, an 88 Canadian, a 99 Canadian. And then you have that 1990 Philadelphia that's delaminating. Wing O'Hare Adventures. Hi, how are you doing? And then you got a 1988 S minted proof nickel. So we'll get all this put in here for you. Oh, thank you for the sub, Miss Jamie. We appreciate it. Sorry if I'm missing people's comments. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Oh, I better mark Alistair's envelope number 18 here. Make sure he gets that. And North Idaho Fine Coins is next. There's your 2 nickel rolls, and there's your 2 half-dollar rolls. Okay, Alistair, we'll look for it, I promise. I'll get everybody's emails written, or everybody's addresses written down, and then I'll email you and let you know when we send out the envelopes, okay? So, ends. So, North Idaho Fine Coins got a blue star on the end. There are 4 envelopes left. So, we'll give you this one right here. And we'll check this envelope out first. Okay, in this roll, you also got a delaminating nickel. It's not delaminating as much, but it's definitely delaminating right here below the Monticello building. And there's delaminating along the edge here, and then right here above his shoulder is delaminating as well. And that's in 1980 Philadelphia. Okay, there's a 1958 Philadelphia minted nickel. So of the later coins, that's the least minted nickel at 18 million minted that year in Philadelphia. Oh, coin hunting couple. This box is a Brinks box, and I believe you guys get. I can't remember where you guys get your what company that is that delivers the other coin. But we're actually getting some of those next week, the not double stacked ones, because these seem to here lately not hold as much silver as they did in the beginning when we were getting them. Loomis, yes, Loomis boxes. Thanks, Julian. I'm getting old and my mind is slipping. Yeah, Ben said there's supposed to be silver in this roll, so I think his silver detector might have been off a couple rolls, though. He did call it. I think he just called on the wrong roll, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry, no silver in that roll. Hey, Cutie Cat, this is actually our first live stream. We do plan to do more live streams, especially during the winter here, but we don't have a set time just yet. We will definitely do announcements when we're going to do live streams, and try not to overlap with Rick G, as we don't want to pull people away from him. Alistair, that's true. I repeat myself a lot, and then my wife will say something, and for some reason, I'm even looking at her, and I don't hear what she says, and I'll say, "What did you say, honey?" And she'll repeat herself, but about the third time I do that, she's like, "You know what I said." So I don't know. I've been paying better attention, I guess. Been trying to pay better attention here lately. Okay, so North Idaho Fine Coins. We got these 4 nickels for you here in the plastic bag. Again, we're not going to go through all of those. We have that 1980 Philadelphia minted nickel that is delaminating on the edge, a little on the front and a little on the back. And then a 1958 Philadelphia minted nickel that's in pretty decent shape. And there was only 18 million of those minted. Oh, shouldn't have sealed that up yet. I got to put this in here for you. Okay, year number 19. Okay, so that was North Idaho Fine Coins. Vintage Soul is up next. Here's your 2 nickel rolls. Here's your 2 half-dollar rolls. So there's your bag of nickels there. Coin hunting couple, we are giving a book away. Actually, we're giving 2 books away. We're going to give this one away first. It's 1938 to 1961. And kind of see the last page is completely full. We're missing 3 on this page, and I believe we're missing 7 on this page. And I still need to add a Monticello back to this one over here. And then we picked up this book also as a second giveaway, and it's missing a few nickels. And actually, a few nickels just slid out. A few more nickels than that. So we're going to have a drawing for 2 different people. And this will be given away first. This one will be given away second. And it's the 25 people that are the commenters and that are getting the rolls open for them. Okay, so on the backs of these, we have no marked coins. So we'll get to open in here for Vintage Soul. Yeah, Vintage Soul, you're number 20. Okay, there's a 1956 Denver minted nickel. Okay, and then we have a 2006 very shiny Canadian nickel for you. Thank you, Wingo Here Adventures. Hey, War Nickel, how you doing? You just show up? Okay, you were number 3. I don't remember exactly what you got. I could go for a Hostess cupcake right now, Alistair, that's for sure. Okay, so Vintage Soul, you're getting a bag with 4 nickels in it. You're getting a 56 Denver minted nickel and a 2006 Canadian. And we're going to mark your bag number 20 here. It's okay, War Nickel. I've had headaches. My wife's had headaches. We've missed stuff too. I mean, it just happens. Okay, Ron F., are you in here still? There's your 2 nickel rolls. There's your 2 half-dollar rolls. And here's your bag o' nickels. Oh, hon, is that what War Nickel Revolution got? Was the bag of nickels like this in a 1989 Canadian? Okay, yeah, 4 War Nickel. Okay. So yeah, that's what you got. Okay. There is a star on the bottom of that one, so we'll get, there's 3 envelopes left here. We'll pick one for Ron. We'll just take this one. And then War Nickel, the email right here, send us your address to that email, please, and we'll make sure to get your stuff to you. Okay, Ron. This is a 1988 Denver nickel. Now, nothing really special about this nickel, except it is in great shape. It has full steps on the back, and that's the only reason I kept it. I mean, it is in really great shape. It has a little bit of discoloring to it, but we'll send that to you. And again, nothing on the backs of the $50. Oh, it's Tristan asking, oh, which number are we up to now? Yeah, we're on Ron F., who's 21. Thank you, Vintage Soul. Ooh. So 94, 18, 99. Sorry, I was laughing at Ben Detecting's comment. Yeah, I'll get to you, I promise. Oh, that nickel roll's kind of broken. And then I don't know, Ron F has a channel also. I don't know if any of you guys sub to him, but he's got really good content over there as well. I like going over and watching his channel. He's got stuff about gold and a lot of different things over there. So if you guys want to watch on different channels, I definitely check his channel out as well. Okay, so here we got a 1939 Philadelphia minted nickel. I'm going to look at the back of this real quick to see. Yeah, no doubling. Oh shoot. I was hoping we find one that's double die reverse on the live stream here. I guess there's still a chance. We have 8 rolls left. Hey Rick, what's going on? Glad you can make it over. We appreciate you coming over and hitting the like button. We've got some coins coming your way. You were number 16. I'm gonna have to get down into Rick's neck of the woods one of these days and meet up with him. Okay, so Ron F, we have your bag of 4 nickels, a 39 Philadelphia minted nickel, and that really nice looking 1988 Denver with full steps on the back. And some really cool rainbow toning to it. Thank you, baby. Yeah, a lot of people over your stream came over here, Rick. There's a lot of great people here, that's for sure. Okay, so Ron F, you're number 21, so we'll put that sticker on your bag here. Put you over here. And Phil is next. Coin hunting couple Phil is next. Here's your 2 nickel rolls. Here's your 2 half-dollar rolls. I don't know if he's still here. I know they said they were doing a live stream tonight, so I don't know if he's was able to stick around or not. And there's your bag of nickels there. Thank you, Ron. You still need to email me something. You're going to email me a list a while back, and I haven't got that yet. So email me that list, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. Okay. So Nate from Coin Hunting Couples got a star, so he gets one of the last 2 envelopes here, and we'll give him the one on the right. That means we got one more star, and they'll end up with this one over here. And oh, I'm sorry, Phil is Bella's dad, Phil, not Nate. Sorry, I was wrong. This is for Phil, Bella's dad. So he got a 2005 proof nickel. So we'll put that back in there. War nickel, we found, we actually found a war nickel, a 43 Philadelphia minted war nickel, about 10 rolls ago or so. So I guess that's the most amazing thing we found. We also found a proof, we found a proof half-dollar earlier that we're sending to somebody also. All right, good night, Rick. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, here's a 1998 Canadian going to Phil. And there's a 1992 Canadian going to Phil. Hey Tristan, if we find a 2009, it's yours in your rolls. That's no problem. And we can also trade out something for you if you want a 2009 P. We have some of those in our own collection that we could send you that are extra. When we take our nickels back to the bank, they don't have any 2009s in them, and they don't have any thing that's pre-1960 left in them. Okay, and there's a 1956 Philadelphia. Another Canadian, 1998. That makes two of those. Yeah, we actually had a box one time that had 99 Canadian coins in one box. War Nickel Revolution, we're in Indiana. Central Western Indiana. We're an hour and a half north of Rick G. Okay, so for Phil, we got his bag of coins. We got that 2005 proof nickel, the Ocean in View. We got two 1998 Canadian nickels, a 92 Canadian, and a 56 Philadelphia nickel. That's not in bad shape at all. I wish this live stream was only an hour and a half. It says it's been going for 2.5 hours already. And we have 22 people on here. So Phil is number 22. Got him marked and on here. And Nate is next, who is a coin hunting couple. Sorry, I got that mixed up earlier. So here's Nate's rolls here for nickels. Here's his 2 rolls for $50. That's funny, Jamie. So you're 5.5 hours. You're up by Chicago somewhere then. So we'll look at the back here. We got no marked rolls. And again, we already found that one, but we're still looking at the back of them. No marked rolls there either. The 1960 Philadelphia. The only reason we keep those. Oh, Montreal, cool. Actually, that's a 1966. Sorry. Good night, Ron. Thanks for coming in, and be sure to send us your address to the email here to my left, the far side of the camera. Yeah, War Nickel. I don't know what was up with that box. It was crazy. There was like 10 enders that had Canadians in them, and a lot of the, well, there wasn't very many rolls that didn't have a Canadian in it. No, Ben's calling. What? You're calling 240s and a 64? Holy cow. I hope so. Oh, North Idaho's calling a 40. I hope you guys are right. I want to find silver in the $50. There's 6 rolls left, counting Nate's halves. Okay, nothing in the nickel rolls. No silver in that one. War Nickel, yeah, it was snowing here earlier. I'm not sure about right now, but I know we had at least an inch of snow earlier on the ground. It started out as rain. So it's going to be a sloppy mess in the morning for sure. You know, the guys that called silver, their detectors are off a little bit, I think, because there was no silver in here that I can see. A lot of bicentennials. So for Nate, we just have the 4 nickels here that we'll be sending you. Number 23. And Big Mill, you're up next here. So Big Mill, here's your 2 nickel rolls. And you get this $50 roll and this $50 roll. There should be 2 coins left. That one's yours. And you got the last star. So this is your envelope here. Okay, your coin is a 1971 Denver minted nickel, and you're not going to be able to see it, but there is no edge over here and a really fat edge here, so it's struck off center to the left on the obverse, and on the back it's completely centered. So that's why we held that coin out. We don't find many that are that far off center when they're struck. So that'll be coming to you along with your 4 other nickels and whatever else we find in these rolls here for you. And that nickel there looks pretty old. My thing is, the way I open rolls, that's going to be the last nickel we even look at in this roll. And there's a dark nickel. Well, there's a different colored nickel here. Nope. And a dark one here. Wow, that dark one's a Canadian. And we got a 1990 Canadian that's super dark on the front. Okay, Julian, we'll be looking for your address and the email so we can get it written down and get your coin sent to you. Okay, right here we have a 1958 Denver coming to Big Mill. And that would figure. That coin on the end that looks really old, I mean, it's really worn down, it's a 1969 Denver. So not really all that old. Well, it is, but not old enough. Yeah, Dan's Collectibles. I like off-center coins too. We've actually found some that are clipped as well. I mean, you could take a nickel and you can stick it right in there. You can see where it's actually been clipped at the mint. So those were kind of cool too. Those were in some of the very first boxes we ever hunted. And Julian says, come on, silver. I'm with you, Julian. Come on, silver. We got 4 half-dollar rolls left and 2 nickel rolls left. I'd like to find 1 more silver in any of those rolls would be great. Big Mill, if you want to give them away, yeah, just let me know and we can do that. All right, Nate. Well, actually, when we're done here, we'll jump over and watch your live stream. And thank you on the congrats for the 100. Julian, they don't actually. We got these coins from one bank and these coins from the bank we usually dump at, and they don't charge it. They don't charge us a fee at all. You have to have an account there is the only thing that they require. If they would have charged us a fee, we would have never got an account there. And we dump, well, we used to dump a lot of coin there. We used to dump in excess of $3,000 in halves a week. We've slowed down in the summertime just because we're we get super busy in the summertime with what we do. Okay, so Big Mill, we've got these 4 coins coming your way. We've got that 71 off-center struck Denver minted nickel. We got a 58 Philly Denver minted nickel. It's just really soft struck on the strike on that. And then a 1990 Canadian nickel. Hi, Budget Bullion Stacker. How you doing? Okay, I'll give all these to North Idaho Fine Coins. You want them all to go to North Dakota, or North Idaho Fine Coins? Doing very good, thank you. Dan, yeah, we actually have accounts at a couple different banks here, and 2 of them don't require a business account. Actually, I don't know if the 3rd one does or not, but we do our business accounting at a different one. And they at first told us they wouldn't order $50 for us, and then I talked to the bank manager, and they're bringing in coin for us now. Okay, so I'm going to write on this one, Big Mill was 24. I'm going to draw a line through it and write 19 for North Idaho Fine Coins. So North Idaho, you'll get that bag as well. And then, Tristan, you're up, buddy. The moment you've been waiting for. So you get the last 2 nickel rolls, and you get the last 2 $50 rolls, and you got this last bag of nickels here. We know there's no more marked rolls in either one of these, so we have our fingers crossed that we find something for you in these rolls. Uh-oh, Tristan's not commenting. Did he fall asleep on us? He said it was still early there. Okay, so we got a 1986 Canadian to add to Tristan's. And we got a 1998 Canadian. So this isn't as bad as 99 Canadians, but this has been a lot of Canadians. Thank you, Big Mill, for stopping in and joining in on the live stream here. We appreciate it. Julian, it's hard for a U.S. citizen when they go to Canada to buy coin from your banks also because we don't have accounts up there. We know, we tried. We got a little bit, but not, I mean, I wanted to buy $100 worth of Canadian nickels and they would only sell me like $20 worth, so 10 rolls. Welcome to the family, Big Mill. We appreciate it. $148 subs and 20 likes. I can go for that for sure. We especially for our first live stream, that's awesome. I don't remember what banks. We were over in Nova Scotia. Budget Bullion, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that. Or thank you, sir, or thank you, ma'am. Yeah, we get a lot of Canadian nickels and pennies here also. We haven't really done many pennies here of late, but when we were doing a lot of pennies, we find a lot of Canadians. Done a few dimes, and I don't know, probably 3 dime boxes ago, I actually found a silver dime in there. And Budget Bullion, I'm, guy, perfect. I call pretty much everybody ma'am or sir, just the way I was raised. And I've taught my boys the same thing from a very young age. And so it doesn't matter if you're younger than me or older than me. It's just the way my mom raised me. Okay, well, that was everything. For that, we're going to add a 86 and a 98 Canadian to Tristan's bag here. I wish he had stuck around and watched. I don't know if he fell asleep or what's going on. Looks like we got 21 people in here right now. We better mark his bag number 25. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We have this bowl, and then my wife brought me in numbers for everybody. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fold up all these numbers so you can see me. I'm going to fold them in half and then fold them in half again. And I'm actually going to ask my wife to come in here and draw the first number. There's 21. Alistair, you're correct, buddy. Call everybody sir, call everybody ma'am. You hold the door open. Well, I hold the door open for anybody. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. It's the way most of us were raised back a ways. Back many years ago. Okay, Big Mill, if you win one of them, we'll send it to Men Detecting. $10. It's not gonna take me 10 minutes. That's 13. Here's number 12. Next time we do a live stream or giveaway, we will definitely have a different way to do things. What I should have done was I should have taken a handful of those nickels and just wrote numbers on them. We're going to put them in here, stirred them up, and just drawn a number out of the bowl that way. Actually, we could have taken the nickels and put a sticker on them, I guess. Okay, that's number 4, so we got 3, 2, and 1 left here. Okay. Get it really kind of shaken up and stirred. Oop, that one didn't want to stay in here. Okay, I'm going to hold the bowl away so she can't see it. Okay, so this is the number for this book right here. Okay, so number 10, Darren Boozer won this nickel book. So we'll make sure, and we're going to put this inside of here. So we're going to put him back in the bowl. So this is going to go to Darren Boozer. And now we're drawing for the other book here. Okay. And this is the number for this nickel book. Yeah, congrats, Darren. Remember, everybody, to send your address to this email right here. So this is the other number, and that number is number 8. That's Michael M. So I'm not sure we've seen him in here tonight, but we will try to make sure we get his information. And there's that. We appreciate everybody being here tonight, staying up with us late, and we will, next time we have a live stream, we'll make sure and do another video ahead of time to let everybody know what's going on. And good night, everybody. We appreciate it. Oh, Michael, hey, congratulations, buddy. Remember, everybody, right here, send your address to us. Michael M., you won this book right here, the book number 2. No, not a problem. You're in Canada. Just send us your address. We'll make arrangements to get it to you. Good night, everybody, and thank you for coming. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Cutie Cat. Good night, Warnickel. Good night, Ben. Thank you, Vintage. Good night, Julian. Good night, Dan. Good night, Alistair. My wife just said good night to everybody and thank you.